Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a quick vlog on how I've been getting on at home. So I've now been home since Tuesday and it's now Sunday. Um, yeah, it's been a bit strange. I have been finding it difficult because I kind of thought that I would just be able to go back and do everything that I was able to do before, and I've not been able to. And it's been finding a healthy balance. I've been struggling a lot more with the side effects since being at home. One of the things that I've been struggling with a lot is the increased appetite. With the steroids, I'm finding I'm waking up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and wanting to eat a full meal. I'm trying to be quite healthy and eat things. Um, And with Daniel, I'm burning obviously a lot more energy off and I'm feeling really tired. Um, doing little things like doing hoovering because of my bruising and where the blood clots were on my elbows, they are getting a lot better. And here, um, doing the hoovering for about 10 minutes and it's quite painful afterwards. And also on my ankles, I had all those bruises on my ankles as well. And obviously when I was in the hospital, I was getting up and walking around my room, but I wasn't walking as much because we live in a 3-story house. And by the end of the day, my ankles are really painful and swollen again. There's been no more bruising, which is good, but it's by night time, it's quite painful. Um, and also I've noticed that my hair's starting to come out again. This is something that's happened to me before with one of my other conditions. Um, and that's been a bit hard because it took me ages to get my hair back. And I know that sounds really petty, and I don't mean it to sound petty, but it's taken me ages to get my hair in a nice condition, and then it started falling out again. And the other side effect is steroid face, um, which again, I know it's a mental thing. I think people don't say it looks that bad, but I can notice it, and in the scheme of things, it's not a massive thing, but for me, at the minute, it's just another thing. Um, so positives, or one of the things I wanted to work on is, or talk about is, this has come. So I've sorted out all my medication, which has been quite handy. So that's been quite good. I got this, and I've been sorting it out into all the different days, and yeah, it took me about an hour, and I got that done. But yeah, this was all the medication that I got sent home with. So this one is the that's the antiviral one that I've got to take the Monday, the Wednesday, and the Friday. This is the one that I take to help with my steroids. I take that twice a day, every day. Again, these are my stomach ones. The calcium ones, and all these blue packets at the bottom, that's all the steroids. So I've got my first lots of bloods tomorrow. So that's going to be the first blood test for coming home. So I've got to go up to the hospital tomorrow and get my bloods taken and get those test results. And another set that I got sent back with, this is my period pack. For obviously now being with haemophilia and having a period, that could be interesting, shall we say. So I need to keep an eye on that. So that is my emergency period pack. If different tablets there to if it's really heavy. And these are the traminitic acid, and that was the ones that I had in the hospital for the bleeds. And that is a hormone tablet again to help with the bleeds. And I think this one is for pain as well. So yeah, it's a kind of a lot to get your head around. Doing, like I said, doing little and often on the housework, realising that if I'm do hoover, that actually at the minute that motion of hoovering can actually cause a bruise. I've got a tiny little bruise, which hasn't really come up too much, which is really good. That's a positive. I know I'm still bruising, but it's not got to the stage of how it was, which is good. Another thing which has come, which I thought would quite nice to show you, is I've got a little pendant now for my bracelets. I need to wear one of these if I get into an accident. So that was really nice. I got like an everyday one as well. Something that really cheered me up was my little sister got me this. Now it's she got it from a lady on Etsy and Instagram, sorry, and I will find out what it is. But I needed something. I couldn't remember when I was to take medication and everything else, and I knew that you could get medical diaries, but there wasn't one for acquired haemophilia, for it being so rare. And my amazing little sister got this lovely lady to make me one. So I have a little bruise man, so I can log my bruises every day. Little to-do list to keep me happy, well, not happy, but to keep me like I'm still achieving something, because at the minute I still feel like I'm not achieving lots, but I still am, and I think it's just a mental thing. A bit for all my medication and a pain scale. So I think this is absolutely fantastic. And I'm mad for Harry Potter. And yeah, so she's made it out of my favourite Harry Potter book. And it's great because when I go and meet my for my appointments and stuff, I can take this with me and I can calculate everything and let them know how it's getting on. So yeah, it's been an interesting couple of days. I'm still trying to get to grips with all this and having Daniel and being back around the house and trying to find our new normal. And that's the thing, it's a new normal. But like I said, I've got my first lots of bloods tomorrow. So hopefully that will come back positive and we can start maybe reducing the steroids, which would mean that the side effects would be come down a little bit, because another one's a bit mood changing, and yeah, it's a lot to kind of get your head around without the steroids then changing your moods as well. But yeah, so this is just like a little update. Thank you again for everybody that has been listening, been asking lots of questions, been asking if you're okay, been helping. Thank you to the NHS, everybody that's been helping me, James and Daniel. It's been fantastic, our friends and family. And stay safe, guys, stay indoors, and hopefully I shall have some good positive news in the next couple of days. Bye.